Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, February 9th, and the headlines are winter storm warnings in effect for southern lower Michigan and winter weather advisories further north as you get up towards Lansing and just south around the St. John's area, just south of mid-Michigan. But right now we're expecting the heaviest band around I-94 and up to I-96. I think 5 to 10 inches of snow is likely in that area. And then I think around 4 to 7 inches in the advisory area. And once you get up towards the Alma, Mount Pleasant area, maybe 1 to 5 inches of snow. And we have to watch. There is a potential that the heaviest bands could shift further north. And we'll show you why I'm thinking that's a chance as we look at the satellite picture in just a moment. Then another snow comes in for later Saturday that could bring more accumulating snows to the area. And again, the heaviest snowfall here over the next 5 days though is going to be as you get into southern lower Michigan. Right now I'm thinking Jasper, Blissfield up to Charlotte. You guys are right in the bullseye of some of the heaviest snows, and that'll extend into southwest Ontario as well. Yesterday we had a high of 20, a low of 10. The low this morning so far 9 degrees. Couple of hundredths of an inch of melted snow, about 3/10 of an inch. That gives us a total storm of 4/10 of an inch up here, more as you went to the south. And our snow depth this morning, about 3.5 inches of snow, and so far for the year 28.4 inches, which is 71.6%. So we're well ahead of the normal snowfall, and we're going to get more here in the next several days. And so we look at the conditions around the area this morning. Temperatures mainly in the low to mid-teens, single digits across the southeast. You can see where the winter storm watches still remain. I think we'll see those turn into warnings, these to advisories, maybe a warning in these areas. And again, winter storm warnings as you get off into the southwest part of the state, winter weather advisories, again, for parts of the Grand Rapids County Watch area. And again, the snow should begin late today, but more so for tonight into tomorrow morning. And the satellite view, you can see how the system is coming down into the Midwest, and it's going to be moving off to the east. And you can see how the flow from the south and the carved out trough wants to sharpen this up, and you can see how it tries to lift as it gets towards Michigan. And I think for that reason we could see some of those overrunning bands move a little farther north than maybe what the models are predicting. So I think all of mid-Michigan will get some accumulating snows, and we have to watch for the potential of overachieving on this one. And if we look at the radar, you can see that area of snow developing out ahead of the push of the warm air over top of that front. And as that system moves off to the east, I think we'll see this intensify and expand in coverage here over the next 4 to 5 hours. And then I think that snow will move into parts of southwest and southern lower Michigan by late afternoon or early evening, and then spread to the north as we go through the evening into the nighttime hours. And as far as the weather map this morning, you can see we're trapped in between a couple high pressure systems, and that's where that weakness is. And again, it's low pressure system well off to our west, and that front begins to try to push a little further to the north. The warm air will override into the cold air, and we'll get that snow to break out across the area. As far as how much snow we might expect, the WPC at the 75% potential shows pretty significant snows across southern lower Michigan, and even possibly up into the Alma, Mount Pleasant area. So we're going to have to really watch this here over the next 18 hours, as we could see, again, a little bit more snowfall than what some of the models are predicting. As far as the forecast goes, today highs in the low 20s into tomorrow with that snow falling, and then we'll see temperatures try to moderate over the weekend. We'll watch that second system for later Saturday into Sunday. It looks like we'll carry over some snow and snow showers. And again, that could also bring 3 to 6 inch type snow, especially to southern lower Michigan. Again, so you folks around the Lansing area and Bath and off to the south towards Jasper, Blissfield, Charlotte, Jackson, you should get quite a bit of snow here over the next 5 days. As far as weather watch this morning, you can see the winter storm warnings across portions of Iowa into Illinois and into southwest lower Michigan. These should be extended off to the east to cover much of the Detroit and Ann Arbor area. Again, Ann Arbor, you could get, when all is said and done over the next 5 days, you could be up around a foot of snow, again, for much of this warning area, as both systems look like they would affect you. And then I think as you get into mid-Michigan, about 3 to 6 inches over the next 5 days. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.